One or two, we ready. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Brothers on the Block. First of all, I want to introduce you to the Brothers on the Block. I have Jason Maryland here, all the way from D-Town, the 8 Mile City, Motor City, Detroit. I got AJ Banks, all the way from the Grove, probably the good part of the Grove. And then I got Reedy, Jermaine, Hater Nation, from the gritty part of the Grove.
Not Hater Nation.
and I am Pastor Mark. We are Brothers on the Block, presented by Victory Baptist Church. We are just brothers that are trying to, in this moment in season, trying to be sports, but at a time talking about laughter, talking about having a good time. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that when you walk out, you're like, man, they were funny. Man, I got something out of that. It was a good deal. And so we're going to start. I just want to start. The Stars, the Dallas Stars, are representing the city of Dallas well. They're up 1-0. They play tonight. Support the Stars. I think they're going to bring all the way. We have a good relationship with the Stars because we have a good relationship with St. Philip's School and Community Center. You're looking for a good school for your baby, check out that school. I don't say that just because my wife is a principal. My kids were going their way before she became principal. And it's a great school. And the Stars are putting $2 million into South Dallas Fair Park. That's how great of an organization they are. So I support the Stars all the way. All right. Next, getting that housekeeping out. We're going to talk about NBA. Because the big story we're going to get to in a minute. This is what we might
Can I just say that LeBron should have won MVP?
Okay.
He shouldn't have not.
What? AJ.
What season have you been watching?
AJ, do you need the drug test? I mean, this is a church show.
He had help. MVP. You have to have. He had AD and all them boys over there. Giannis did it by himself.
And then when he got the playoffs, he choked again.
That don't mean exactly. You ain't no MVP because you choked in the playoffs.
Giannis got to get that chicken bone out of his neck.
There's a reason why the MVP is awarded before the end of the playoffs. You can't count the playoffs, count the season. And the dude balled up until the break, and then in the bubble, he still balled. Nah, LeBron in the
did he really ball? Because
that man balled. Back to back.
He might I should send him an email. I should send him an email. Get on the show. Get on the show, brother, because he at the house with us.
Right.
But he got that MVP trophy sitting right next to him.
And Dirk did too that year when they got swept at the playoffs.
The first round.
Right. Nobody respects you. You don't win. Ask Dan Marino. You better bring a championship. Ask Charles Barkley.
Better get on that crime.
They don't call him Champion Chuck. Just like Pandemic P, he at the house. Playoff P.
What NBA superstar have ever did a post conference saying, "Yeah, I'm upset. I should have won." Come on, man.
Michael Jordan. I'm sure we look at Michael Jordan. He said that stuff.
They ain't crying like that. He cried.
Michael Jordan. I bet Kobe said it too.
He cried. That man cried.
He's not crying. Now I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, Giannis didn't have a good year. I'm not saying that.
Don't take from that man.
When you look at him, Harden, and LeBron, neither one of them stack up to LeBron. I'm sorry. They just don't stack up to LeBron.
LeBron had help. AD, Rondo, what's that, Kyle Cole? The Lakers had a whole team.
Are you trying to say Milwaukee don't have nobody?
Not really. Who they got? Middleton. Come on, them boys ain't bona fide.
So
they not bona fide superstars like AD and all them Rondo and all them boys.
Hold up. Rondo was out most of the season.
It don't
And
matter.
AD's
You
not
still
a
bona
AD's
fide
not a superstar. AD is a star. He's not a superstar.
AD
Not
is
yet.
a superstar.
Yeah,
He's a
I mean,
superstar.
LeBron definitely has a better starting supporting cast than most of the folks out there. So he actually didn't have to work as hard. So the MVP to me could have went in another direction. I mean, but LeBron kind of did some different things with his game, more assists. He tried to, distribute the ball better this year. Try not to do that whole "it's all on me. I'm gonna put the team on my back every game" because he wasn't putting up 40 a night. 40 a night every game this particular season because he had help. You got AD, you got a younger AD down there. Rondo's been out, so I really don't count Rondo. Rondo doesn't add scoring, but he has the defense and the defense presence. But Giannis was kind of a one-man band man. Everything besides shooting the ball beyond the elbow, he was doing. But he needed his team as well to at least show up because we already discussed it in one of the other calls. If Bledsoe and Middleton don't show up, the Bucks are not winning because then you just shut Giannis down, and that's really it.
But is it okay to say the NBA does not take its regular season seriously? It's too long. They sit the players out as the Clippers. They are caring about the playoffs. So you win the regular season MVP, you win against people that may have set out 20, whatever game. Like, they don't take it seriously. It's just money. They take the playoff serious.
That's the players' fault. Stop sitting out. Sitting out. Kobe didn't sit out. Kobe don't play unless they were hurt.
AJ, if LeBron wins the championship, you ain't gonna give him no love.
I'm gonna give him his love because just like Jason said, the dude played. He played, but he played team ball, and that's just not. That's not MVP. MVP is not team ball. That's championship ball, but it's not MVP ball.
So would you rather have MVP or championship?
It depends on what you playing for. Are you playing to be the greatest and to get MVPs, or are you really playing for rings?
So you're saying that none of the players that have received the MVP award have not played team ball.
I'm not saying they ain't none of the players that ever won the award have played team ball. But the players that have played team ball, them boys have still played ball, though. I mean, they are still dominated. LeBron, I don't think, like Jason, he didn't dominate.
What?
I didn't see that Cleveland LeBron. I didn't see Cleveland LeBron.
It was
Miami. I didn't see Miami LeBron.
Man, I saw
that's when LeBron dominated.
No,
yeah, but he's gotten older, so he's making some. Again, he's not putting in that full workload every night. But I mean that's not to say he didn't. The MVP shouldn't have went his way. But all I'm saying is that it could have went in some other directions this particular year. To me, it wasn't unanimous.
He might as well retire. He done after this.
Wow.
Take that whole.
Hey, Pastor, we need to start drug testing.
Take AD. Take AD them away. Take AD them away from the Lakers and let LeBron play and see what he do.
But
look at this. What are you talking about?
But look at this. The last 10 MVPs is Giannis has won the last 2 years. Giannis has not won a championship. Then before him was James Harden, no championship. Russell Westbrook, no championship. Now Steph Curry got it for 2 years in a row. Kevin Durant got it when he was Oklahoma Thunder, no championship. LeBron has won it twice before him. Then with Derrick Rose in 2011, no championship. This is all I'm trying to say. Most of the time, unless it was Curry or LeBron, you were not winning championships. The NBA MVP does not equate to being a champion. I mean, that's just the fact. Michael Jordan, I got to go all the way back because Dirk is even on this list. Is Michael Jordan himself only won it a couple of times too? So hey, you take that MVP. AJ said, yeah.
Yeah, LeBron overrated.
Wow.
Yeah, LeBron overrated.
Well, let's talk about another overrated person. Could Doc Rivers be an overrated coach?
Yep.
3 times he's been up 3-1 and has lost.
Yep. When he was winning, look who he had. Paul Pierce, Garnett, Rondo in his prime. Dude had a team. Eric Snow. Dude had a team in Boston back in.
Rondo was a rookie.
Well, you know what I mean. Back when he was balling, he wasn't this Rondo that's straggling around with the ankle injuries and all that.
He's
The
balling.
dude had a team. The dude had a team of ballers back then.
You've been hanging out with Jermaine too much. You hate me.
Doc Rivers is overrated. What have he done since Paul Pierce and KG and all them been out the league? What have he done?
He been making that money. I guess he got his brother's barbershop.
Rick Carlisle making money and ain't won nothing. Come on.
Come on, Jason. Is Doc Rivers overrated? Oh, can't hear you. Come on, Jermaine. What you think about Doc?
I don't necessarily think that he's overrated. I think that he's still a good coach. But I think he might just, need to leave LA. I think that, he needs to be replaced with someone else, but I don't think his coaching days are over.
Yeah, that ain't. But nah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. But Wanda Parker coming with the good Rondo is balling. He playoff Rondo.
That's my
Playoff R.
That's what I said. Rondo always been a baller. He helping y'all king.
You just
whatever y'all call him.
You just okay. We might
So, I told y'all said Rondo ain't played all season. I said when Rondo was playing, he was balling. I said that. That's what makes LeBron so good.
What you still upset is how he did the Mavericks.
Nah, I ain't still upset about it.
He still brought Cuban money.
I'm just tired of hearing people talk about LeBron, but they not talking about KD. They not talking about Kawhi, even though he got sent home.
Why would you talk about KD? You talking about need help? He can't ever win it by himself. As Russell, as Oklahoma City.
He can get you there. He can get you there.
As Oklahoma, did he get you there? That Steph Curry got him there.
Right.
My boy played a part. He played a major part. They played a major part.
For those in attendance, AJ is a diehard KD fan. KD is the best basketball player that walked the earth. So this is where AJ's comments resurrect from.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start checking our brother's cup before the broadcast.
Hey, I'm about to call your wife over there. Like he can't bring that.
Hey, don't get mad. Hey, I don't go with the crowd. You got to show me some. I don't go with people just because they say he the king. Show me you the king. Show me you the best player. I gotta see it.
Show you how many championships he got to win.
You the king just because everybody say you the king. No.
Did he not go to 8 state finals?
Right.
And somebody said KD get a brush like LeBron don't need no. And LeBron don't need a brush. LeBron need a
LeBron LeBron. Look, KD. That's why KD got all these burner accounts and stuff. You want to talk about somebody crying? KD old sorry self.
KD, aka Easy Money Sniper.
He ain't sorry. he not sorry. Trey 5, baby. Trey 5 all day.
So just to bring it back though to the current players in the MVP debate. I mean, any thoughts on? Well, LeBron do need a hairpiece. You know what, LC, since you watching, LeBron had his hairpiece in one of them games, and it was flapping up in the front.
AD say LeBron.
Look, I know. Look, y'all better get out LeBron. LeBron worth almost $1 billion. He good. He's playing. So who's gonna win the championship?
Miami. I said it. Miami gonna shock y'all and knock the Lakers off. Miami gonna shock y'all. Jimmy Butler gonna shock y'all.
Of course, the world wants to see Lakers versus Celtics, but I mean, for anybody who's seen any of the previous telecasts, I've been saying Miami was a sleeper team from the get-go, and here we are with Miami looking like the ultimate sleeper team. So I'd like to see them, take that shot against LA, unless Denver come back and do something crazy. But I need Joker to wake up.
No, he ain't gonna wake up.
He
ready to go home.
He shot his wad against the Clippers, I guess, man.
He did. He did.
The Lakers in 4. Wait a minute. Oh no.
It's gonna be a lot of upset. It's gonna be a lot of upset people.
Jermaine, what you got?
I mean, I think it'll be Lakers versus Miami Heat, and I really do think that that's what the NBA wants to see. I mean, it would be easy to say, okay, we want Lakers versus Celtics, true story. You know what I'm saying? Teams or whatever. But I think that they want to see LeBron go up against his old team. And so, I mean, there you have it. But I think Lakers will definitely take it.
Look, folks,
how long you said something?
What I like about Ms. Wanda, she's been watching the show. I didn't want to say it, Ms. Wanda. You right. I do remember that too. When we first started, Portland then Portland lost. And then, but thank you, Ms. Wanda. I appreciate it.
Then he jumped on the bandwagon of Miami.
She does have a long memory.
I'm not on Miami's bandwagon. All I said was Miami was the sleeper team.
No, you said Portland was gonna beat the Lakers.
Because Portland had the squad to actually beat the Lakers. There's no other team that the Lakers was gonna face that had the size all the way across the board to knock the Lakers out.
And so therefore the Lakers gonna win championship, right?
No.
Oh man, okay.
No.
All right. I just want them to win because I want that show. After they win, I want to see what AJ reaction. I feel he will still deny.
No, after who win? Miami?
The Lakers.
The Lakers.
Okay.
I don't want to jinx.
I can't wait. I
don't want to jinx it either, but Miami and 7.
Jinx. So as we go from NBA, now this is where our friendships may start splintering. We get to the big news toward the end. We're gonna get to that big news toward the end. Y'all saw Thursday night, the Browns beat Cincinnati. Joe Burrow, I think, gonna be a great quarterback if he can get some help. Thursday night is great for the Browns. They don't need to play on Sundays because they only win on Thursday.
Right.
Hey, see, now Miss Wanda is from Ohio and she's a Browns diehard fan.
Uh-oh.
Miss Wanda, we friends. Miss Wanda, we friends. I'm just saying. The Browns don't win on Sunday. They had one season where they literally didn't win on Sunday. So they do win on Thursdays.
Was that the last couple of seasons?
Did the Browns really win that game, or did the Bengals defense give it to them?
See, I'm all about it. At the end of the day, when you got the score, you won. Whatever happens, because I'm gonna prep my argument for later on. So I'm gonna say solid in how I'm presenting my argument today. At the end of the day, you got the score, you won. Nobody let you win, you won.
My thing is, it's the Bengals defense. I'm still not sold on the Browns. They got a long way to go. Okay. It's the Bengals. Come on, they couldn't stop the run. That was it. If they stopped the run, that game is different.
I mean, you're right, because I had a dude on the bench. I said, no way he on my fantasy football team gonna get some points. And he was better than Ezekiel Elliott. We'll get to that later. But they couldn't stop anybody. So let's talk about the Bears and the Giants. The Giants have lost. Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
What you're saying is that he's a great quarterback. I appreciate him. He's one of the good people. So the Giants have lost Barkley for the season now. ACL
which is really hurting my fantasy football team.
Oh yes, it is, sir.
Hey, so you purposely started with the Giants news, though.
I'm going by the timeline.
Pastor like sleeping on the couch.
Man.
I started with the timeline of how the games went and the most popular games. Most popular games gonna be at the back. So I'm talking about where everybody's talking about gonna be held towards the back. What I'm saying, the Giants lost. Can they win the game this season without Barkley in the lineup?
Not with Daniel Jones and Jason Garrett.
The receiving core is still good. I'm hearing talks of Devontae Freeman trying out for a couple teams, and the Giants is one of them. He tried out for Philly this past weekend. So he's next to go to New York. I mean, he's still sitting at home on that ridiculous contract, free agent.
Mm-hmm.
Still get paid. But I mean, yeah, I mean they got hope. They got a young squad outside of Golden Tate. I mean, everybody else is youthful.
So then maybe it's the coaching. You pick up Garrett, that means you're gonna lose.
I mean, you know, the Cowboy stench is everywhere, man. But
I still think they don't have a quarterback. Daniel Jones not good. I'm sorry. He a game manager, but he
I think
he ain't
he's
what
still
they
learning
think he,
though. I think he's still. I mean, it was
hopefully he
second
get
year,
better,
right?
Yeah, he's still learning, yeah. But they're about 5 or 6 seasons out.
I do believe the Giants will beat the Jets.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I believe they can.
I believe Daniel Jones is further along than you know what I'm saying, my man that I hate with a passion, Darnold.
Well, and that gets us kind of in that discussion with the Jets. Do they just have the worst coach in the NFL? With Adam Gase. Adam Gase will be a quarterback whisperer, but he has not had a winning season outside the time he was with Peyton Manning. To do this, and every time a quarterback leaves him, they get better. At Tannehill with the Titans, could he be the worst coach in the NFL and deserve to be put out?
Maybe the most
But
overhyped.
when have the Jets had a winning season though?
He couldn't even speak to that.
I'm just saying, like, let's call a spade a spade. I mean, what if they have a winning season? When's the last time they got to the playoffs?
I mean, it wasn't 1969 when they won the Super Bowl.
I don't even think I was alive.
Me neither.
I think they won. I think when Martin was there back in the early 90s. Oh no, with Rex Ryan.
It was 2010. 2010 was their last time going to the playoffs. They last winning season.
What year was that?
2010.
2010. That's another decade.
This gives me a good time to segue right into losing seasons and losing seasons and go right into my hometown team putting their names in the record books once again, not for something positive, but to say that they've are now the only team in history of the NFL to blow a double-digit lead in 4 consecutive games going into the fourth quarter, and that would be the Detroit Lions. That also
the Cowboys after.
We'll keep about the Lions.
You don't want
also,
to talk about the boys, boy.
And we talking about overrated coaches.
Now hold on. But see, that also extends an 11-game losing streak in all 11 games they were leading going into the fourth quarter. Not double digits, but the last 4 were all double digits that they seemed to lose in the fourth quarter. But the last winning coach was my man they let go, the black dude.
Caldwell.
Yeah. I mean, everybody else's record was a losing record here over the past 2 decades. Caldwell had a nice winning record. I mean, they went 10-6 one year. They went 8-8, then 10-6, and then a losing season. Then he got fired.
No, he went 9-7.
9-7.
Then he got fired, and this guy, Patricia, won in the span was 2.5 years. He's won 9 games, almost lost 30.
Yep.
So overrated. Could be a part of him.
But is it all Matt Patricia? I mean, we can't put nothing on that quarterback over there.
So the quarterback,
y'all ain't gonna put nothing on Matt Stafford.
They were putting up 350 yards a game,
and he was winning.
Yeah, the QB is solid.
He was winning under.
Okay. My bad. I just make sure y'all. I don't watch the line. I just want to make sure y'all ain't attacking the coach and ain't putting no blame on the quarterback.
I'm going to say I think the Patriots coaching tree is overrated. I mean the whole, and maybe even going back to the guy from the Giants, the coach. That's really his tree. He coached for the Cowboys. I hate to even mention his name.
Parcells.
Maybe the Parcells Belichick coaching team is really trash, and they only can be good together like Voltron separately, they're terrible. I mean, guy in Texans, it looks like it's all right, but he's from that coaching tree. The Lions, I mean, they're just terrible. I'm just saying, the Lions fans need to do better. They need a better coach.
Yeah. Well, I guess so.
That'd be better. So then we already talked about the Jets. I mean, the 49ers beat the Jets.
Yep.
It's going to be a bad year for all New York.
What about Justin Herbert? That Kansas City and Clippers game. I mean, that was a good one too. Justin Herbert didn't look too bad coming in.
Yeah.
He did, but then you like, did Herbert put something in my man's needle to mess him up? Because Tyrod Taylor had chest pains from an injection. It was probably a painkiller, caused him pain, couldn't play. Did Herbert put some out?
Nah.
Hey, look. All Herbert did was come in and show that, hey, I'm worthy. I'm worthy of a look because he was balling.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how you want to not play him next week. It was overtime and it was a field goal kick that they got beat by.
Right.
The defending Super Bowl champion. Who just blew out the team the week before.
Yeah, but see that and Herbert only made really one rookie mistake. He did it was an option, a fake option that was supposed to go to the left, and he hiked the ball and he turned to the right to fake it, and the running back went to the left, so it was nobody there. It was a blown up play, and they got stuffed at like the 2-yard line. They ended up scoring, but that was the only mistake that he made as far as like moving the ball up the field. He didn't turn it over. My man LC is a Chiefs diehard fan.
Okay.
For all you Mahomes lovers out here.
We claim the Chiefs too in Dallas. They were the Dallas Texans. We claim them.
Hey man, if Buckner didn't slap 2 58-yard field goals, they wouldn't have won that game.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like the Chargers is not a bad team, and I think they might have to look at that. I think Tyrod is a good quarterback. I think he's not. I mean, some people are going to be your great backup quarterback. I think that's what Tyrod could be.
He ain't never had that cast around him. No, he ain't never had no Keenan Allen.
True, not true.
You know what I'm saying?
The defense.
Yeah, and the defense is looking great.
Right.
The defense looking great. I wish I had the list of injuries, man. There was so many injuries across all the games.
Oh man.
Well, Barkley once again going out with his ACL.
McCaffrey, Bosa,
Ronnie Garoppolo, 49ers quarterback went down.
Yeah. But somehow the 49ers still pulled it out against the Jets. I don't know what happened.
I mean, we could have pulled it out against the Jets. So
you go double down on it. I appreciate that. That's what you made.
My middle school team could have pulled it out against the Jets. So yeah, we not.
Once again, I'm gonna start advocating Adam Gase needs to get fired. And he looked like he was on drugs the first time they introduced him. He was looking. I'm like, what's wrong with him?
Man, you got a personal vendetta out against that guy too, man. All New York teams and Adam Gase all together.
Adam Gase. Then the Buccaneers beat Carolina. I think Carolina's gonna have a long season. The dude from Baylor is gonna have a long season in Carolina. Now you love McCaffrey. You don't have a quarterback like Cam Newton there because you want to run him out. Hey, okay, it's about to be a long season.
Hey, Bridgewater ain't bad though.
He's not bad, but I feel like
not at all.
Just be careful because sometimes some of the people we'll give up the season because we'll get the kid from Clemson because
Sunshine.
Right. That's why he did look like Sunshine from Remember Titans. That's one of those kind of deals right there. So the Buccaneers, the Eagles. It's gonna be a long year for the Eagles. Yeah. Wentz is having a terrible year.
Eagles need a quarterback. They better go sign Kaepernick. Because Wentz ain't it. At least put Jalen Hurts.
They have a backup quarterback, Jalen Hurts. I mean, if they would just give him a shot, I think that he would be a nice turnaround.
Well, I mean, hold on. Wentz balled on week 1. Wentz had 400 yards passing.
Yeah, but it's Wentz. Come on.
But he lost still to the Washington team.
Yeah,
The next week versus the Rams, and maybe I'm not sleeping on the Rams. Maybe the Rams are really, really good.
I think they are.
I think that's why we had that L that first week, AJ. But maybe I'm sleeping on the Rams and not giving them their right props.
But Cowboys should have still won that game. So yeah, we not.
What's your time? It ain't your segment yet. Calm down. Oh, I tell you, you want to talk out of turn?
Address the question in the group.
I'm sorry. Who wins the game tonight? Who's gonna win the game tonight?
New Orleans and Las Vegas. The Raiders team formerly as Oakland.
I want Saints to win.
Saints gotta win.
Might pull it out.
I need the Raiders on my fan football team for me to win. Josh Jacobs and have a nice game. So I'm going for the Raiders. And they're doing a home opening. This is their home opening in that new stadium. I think it's gonna be a nice matchup. The Raiders is gonna look nice. The Raiders, don't sleep on them. And the Saints, man, what they did last week, and I don't want to give Tom Brady too much credit this week. I feel like he beat a Carolina team that's beat up with a coach who has less experience than the coach he has. I mean, Tom Brady has more coaching experience than who he was facing in Carolina. But the Saints is gonna be nice.
Yeah, and I got the Saints defense, so I need the Saints to win because my fantasy, I'm down by 4 points right now. So I just need the Saints to come on through for me.
Well, I'm sorry I can't support you.
Well,
yeah, I'm sorry.
The good thing is, I mean, fantasy probably has already started. So yeah, the game started out with 10 points. So you started out up. You just better hope it don't turn to a shootout.
Right. That what happened to my tail with Seattle and the Patriots last night.
Oh my God, that was a good game.
Yeah, so Russell Wilson, can we put respect on his name? And Cam Newton?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I
mean, if I'm a quarterback and I have to lose to somebody, I would rather it be like a Russell Wilson or an Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Two teams is not gonna let up off the gas. Fourth quarter,
right.
38 seconds left. They still pushing the ball down the field with all the starters.
Right.
Leaning on you the whole time.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I don't feel like we talked a lot about the Ravens. I ain't hear a lot of discussion. I feel like people felt like the Ravens were supposed to be the Texans, and that was going to be it. It wasn't that big matchup. I think the Texans kind of lost that highlight when they lost to the Chiefs like they did week 1. And so now, because Deshaun doesn't have much help. So I feel like they're going to be the highlights.
But let's not downplay the fact that, I'm saying, the Ravens did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. And the Ravens played the Chiefs this year, correct? Is that right?
I think so.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Because that's what I want to see. Because I feel like the Ravens are going to beat everybody in their division. There's nobody. They can't. The Browns are not going to do anything. The Steelers might be decent against them, but no. I'm waiting for the Chiefs and see what. Also, I don't want to sleep on San Diego. San Diego's still nice in the AFC. So then we have the Bills. Please don't sleep on the Bills. That dude, Josh Allen, is nice.
He is
for Buffalo.
Yeah. And just back on that Ravens and Chiefs, they actually play next Monday.
Oh, Ravens Chiefs next Monday.
Ravens and the Chiefs play next Monday night. So yeah.
Thank you. That's going to be.
Yeah, the Ravens won that one.
So okay, that's an early prediction. Ravens going to beat the Chiefs.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know. I think the Chiefs have a better shot than the Ravens.
They say speak it into existence. The Chiefs defense sucks, so still.
Okay. So let's go and get to the real news. I've been holding on to it. Y'all didn't seen it. Because I don't need to talk about Broncos, Steelers, and Titans and Jaguars. That's the only thing we ain't talking about. I don't need to talk about that. Look, let's get to some real talking.
I'm about to go take a water break real quick.
Because you're hating all
hater.
on you.
I'm about to restart my computer. I'll be back.
Haters.
See, look.
Y'all leave now. Y'all don't got no job next week. We're gonna do the show with just us two. Don't come back next week. Y'all leave.
But now I'm gonna tell you, I'm very fearful because the Cowboys came out looking like some bums. Something happened at halftime and it kicked in high gear. And then, can I focus on the Atlanta Falcon fans? I feel for the Lion fans, right? But Atlanta Falcon fans, it's got to be the worst. You have been to the championship and you got beat twice. You're up, and every time you get up, you lose at the very end. I mean, this coach, I would hate to be an Atlanta Falcon fan. Goodness. The heartbreak that you have. I mean, the heartbreak. All you can do is go to Gladys and get you some. I mean, because the team is terrible. Terrible. They get your hopes up high. Deion had you up high. They're going to lose. They're going to lose. And then they lost to America's team. They lost to 25, sounded like 100,000 people. They lost.
America's team.
What? They lost because they didn't know how to play special. They didn't know how to jump on the ball. That's just sorry. Sorry, Falcon.
Come on, hater.
They quiet today. They quiet.
So let me say this. Let me say this. That the Cowboys no doubt have, weapons on offense. That's never been their issue. Their defense is garbage. Outside of the linebackers, their defense is garbage. And it's been garbage for a long time. So my thing is that until y'all get together and say, okay, we're going to play full throttle the whole game, then it's going to be like that. Like I physically can't be a Cowboys fan because during the game, it gets your blood pressure up. So if you don't have high blood pressure before the game, you're going to definitely have it during the game.
But do you realize that if not for those 4 fumbles, like the defense, they play shabby. They mess up some plays. But did they really play bad? The score doesn't predict what you've seen on the field. Because most of those touchdowns they got were what, goal lines? It wasn't that the defense was just playing trash. Lil Diggs played. I mean, he was a rookie. He had a couple of mistakes, but do play good ball.
The Falcons went up and down the field though anytime they felt like it.
It was on that. It was on that other side though. It wasn't the whole defense. It was on wasn't it on Worley's side? The guy that we're gonna just test because we don't even know. I didn't even know who he was.
But I would say Atlanta has a great offense. For them to lose, all this, I don't even understand. They have great wide receivers, great quarterback.
Yeah, they got the best set trio set right now.
Right. I mean, I'm gonna give it to him. Julio Jones, Ridley. I mean, now we got my other guy, but that's a nice tandem, triplets right there. Now, I mean, them boys came though. Now I was mad with Dak because Dak took some Ezekiel touchdowns away. That would have helped me out. But Dak, he showed he was worth $40 million on Sunday.
See, Falcons, 39 points, 0 turnovers. That game.
No turnovers.
And it's
39 points.
Never been a team.
And still lost.
So entering today, teams were 440-0 when scoring 39 points with 0 turnovers since 1933.
We made history. That was America's team, blessed team would do. Make history. It was over 440 games, right? 440 games. This never happened. Y'all got to see history. I mean, don't y'all like to be a part of history?
Y'all still going 8-8 at the end of the season. Y'all still going 8-8. So
how
y'all got next week?
How are we going 8-8?
Now look,
we got
no. Next week I'm cool with that L. Seattle ain't no.
No. Hold on, wait a minute, man. We went to preface and pacify next weekend. Nah,
you know what? when the Cowboys come out and play the way they play second half of the game, I think that they can match up with Seattle. Don't just say, "Oh, it's an opening closed book," because it's not an opening closed book.
It's gonna be the same thing that y'all just saw.
No, I don't believe it.
With a better defense.
I don't believe it. I'll see you next Monday night.
Yeah, Russell finna run them boys out of town.
Okay. It's going to be the same.
Okay.
It's going to be the same surgical precision with a better defense.
But the crazy part about it is, before every Cowboy game, people say the exact same thing, win or lose. The opposite team just going to do this or do that. Cowboys going to stop Russ, and the Seattle just going to lose, and y'all going to be looking real sad next Monday.
Wow.
Next Monday, either before or after the show, I'm going to find you wherever you're at. And you're gonna owe me a shot.
You know what? I hear this so much. I hear this every week. The Cowboys gonna lose. You gonna owe me this. Come on, man. You can't just count the Cowboys out like that.
I'm not counting them out. All I'm saying is that it's not a lock that the Cowboys is about to go on this winning spree. That's all I'm saying.
And it's not a lock that they're gonna lose. And with the momentum that they got right now, come on.
When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Please do.
Nah.
Please do.
They showed me who they are. They came back 20-0 and came back. They showed me who they are. They champions. They champions.
So I just want to go back to a point that Jermaine said. 8-8 gonna get us into the playoffs. So I'm cool. Whatever.
I don't see 8-8.
You know what I'm saying? There's no way.
I don't see no 8. I don't see no 8-8.
I hear you, AJ. Because look what I'm saying, AJ. We're at least going 9-7 because we beat the Falcons and we're gonna beat everybody in our division. The Giants gone. Washington, we're gonna get them. Eagles, we're gonna get them. We're gonna sweep through our division.
I see 13-3.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. AJ.
I think we're gonna lose. Listen, I think we're gonna lose. We gotta play. We gotta play Baltimore. I think we're gonna lose against Baltimore. That's gonna give us our second loss. And I think the Eagles are gonna get us one time, and we're gonna go 13-3.
So this is what I'm saying, AJ. So what I've learned tonight is that our viewers have a long history, a long memory. Because Ms. Wanda had brought up Jason's thing about Portland. That was like a month and more ago. So I just want, when we lose 4, they're gonna come for you.
I mean what I say, and I know what I'm saying. Watch what I say.
13-3, no sir.
Write it down. No, write it down. Put it on paper.
No sir.
Do whatever you got to do. So with the Cowboys, we go 13-3 this year.
Yep, I take the Henny back.
Mark my word. Mark my word.
Bet good.
Gosh.
Mark my word.
13-3.
But at the end of the day, we won. It's a great week. It's been a great day.
Yeah, until Sunday.
But we pull out Seattle, what y'all want?
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna get quiet. It's gonna get real.
Like, what y'all gonna do then? What y'all gonna do then?
Again, me myself.
Are y'all gonna lose next week?
Me myself, I didn't say Cowboys is gonna lose. I said y'all not about to go on this crazy winning spree because of who y'all got. Y'all just gave up 39 points with ease, no turnovers. Didn't take the ball away from one time. So if Seahawks show up with that type of game with a better defense, that means Cowboys got homework to do this week. That's all I'm saying.
They got homework to do and just ball control. Y'all got to realize the only reason why that game got so out of hand was just because of the first quarter. Because of all those fumbles. If you take away ball security, I mean, if they start getting ball security, hold on to the ball, that game, they don't have 39 points. They don't score 39 points.
Like, I think
we have a better coach. We got a better coach than we have with Gary.
I think Atlanta exposed the secondary because you had wide receiver 1, 2, and 3 all got off against the Cowboys.
Well, I personally hope tomorrow we sign Earl Thomas just for the 1 week. Because I know he gonna hit the wide receivers and the coach. Yeah, he'll get thrown out the game, and we all cool.
Not the coach.
Hey, look, with with that new rule, since you mentioned hitting coaches and players and stuff, with that new rule,
Right.
the league ain't playing around now. You mess up and hit somebody in the head, you immediately gone. They threw out 2 people this weekend.
Right. I'm saying that's what Earl Thomas gonna be here for.
As soon as he first play, wow, yeah, players ejected, disqualified from the contest, necessary roughness.
But we gonna I'm not. I know we got to step up next week. I hope that we look at a little bit of what New England did last week. That was 30-35. We don't have Cam Newton, but Dak ain't no slouch. And he can put the ball better, and he has weapons. I'm hoping that the Cowboys look at what the Patriots did, because the Patriots could pull that one off.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it like this. If the Cowboys win on Sunday, I owe you and AJ dinner wherever y'all want to go.
Oh. That's all you have to say. And remember, our Brewers have a long history, so they gonna remember this.
Ain't no more Lubies.
Oh. You know, well,
but they still got furs.
Every Monday is very hurtful. Very hurt. I got to pray after I leave. It's so hurtful. And no one had to mention Luby. You know what? Luby is still here. It ain't closed yet. It's on the Facebook. Y'all support Luby, because y'all left Luby.
It's on the Facebook.
And I went to Luby's last week. I support Texas business. Y'all support Luby's.
I think I did see that video where somebody was at Luby's and they took a video of it. It's like, Luby's ain't closed yet.
That's right. That's right.
Come on, y'all. That's right. Get on down here and get this Salisbury steak, man.
Right.
Hey, man, that fried fish and that mac and cheese go hard for real.
Come on. Don't let them hate on you. Get your shit in face. My
takeaway is I saw it on the Facebook page. I'm like, Luby's got a page?
Yes. I don't know if Miss Kelly ain't been giving us so much. I hope you'll find a page for Luby. Luby's has a Facebook page.
It's like, y'all
want to y'all need to start on the Luby. Get your fried fish there.
Hey man, look, you only got a couple more months, man, to redeem those member rewards points, man, before you can't use it.
Lifetime member.
Right. Redeemable points. You are the points. So y'all better get your desserts. Whatever the dream thing is, that's tasty. So, but yeah. I'm cool with Spurs on 635.
If Cowboys win, that means most likely I'm gonna end up joining y'all at Luby's, because that's probably where it's gonna be at. And then I'll get a chance to hear the pastor say, "Prepare me a what's that? Prepare me a table
for my enemies."
Right. This is the problem.
Yes, Big Don.
The problem is I've taken all of y'all at some point to Luby's with me.
Yes.
And y'all know when I go to Luby's, see my old Luby's that was open now, it's closed on Mockingbird. They knew me. One time I went to Luby's and I had took somebody else from work, and the lady like, who is, like, she checked me like, who is this? This she's like, my business, like, isn't that your wife? I'm like, man, this ain't even that kind of show. Like, who would bring a side to the Luby's? Like,
hey man, it's 2020. Anything can happen.
But this was, this is like 2 years ago. I'm like, no, this is my coworker, and I had to explain to the lady because I feel like she gonna like try to snitch on me. I'm like, that's Charlie Kelly. You been having that Luby's.
Right, the show
knew it was all bad when she addressed you by your middle name.
Luby's runs deep in my family. Luby's is all the good things in life, and we sad to see that it may go.
Is the one on 67 still open?
I don't know. I go on Midway right now. Midway 35. Y'all check out that Luby's. Okay. See, and I just hate that people be hide behind that's not the church speaking. That's some kid speaking. But you know what? Luby's with my children, my family. See, that's where she met my father. And Black Eyed Peas where she met my mama. So anyway, that's it.
Change it.
Black Eyed Peas like that. So it's all good. I don't know why Jason might go there to my Luby. It's all good. So we'll see next week. Now I'm not putting nothing on the line because that's too stressful for me. I agree with Jermaine. Your blood pressure gets high in the Cowboy game. Because you like, why are you not doing dumb stuff? So
it does, but they always pull it out.
Not always.
If the sermon on Sunday starts off with "Prepare me a table," I'm walking out.
We pull it off when it mean the most.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
My thing is this. I just have to ask this. Why do so many people hate the Cowboys? Why?
They make it easy.
But why?
Why not?
Don't nobody talk about the Cleveland Browns like that. They don't talk about the Jets. They don't talk about
Dog pound been the dog pound for years.
So let it be the Cowboys. We got to be the topic of the week. When we lose, we're the topic of the week. When we win, topic of Monday, and then everybody, they going back to losing.
Because it's so much hype. It's so much hype on a weekly basis is pumped into the game, and usually for the past couple seasons, the results haven't lived up to the hype. So yes, the following week, it's going to be more haters. There's going to be more people chiming in. You know what I'm saying? Especially when y'all don't make the playoffs. Not speaking of this year, but just in general, like all the hype, all the talk, all the noise, and the team ain't matching your hype. Yeah, I mean it is what it is. But then America's team and like the team is already.
You ain't put no quotes on it.
That's what makes us America's team, then, because they love to talk about us. Yeah, they love to see us come and hate to see us leave.
Y'all leave often.
Jermaine. That's why you get that intro, Jermaine. That's why you get that intro.
I'm voting Jermaine for a raise, man.
It is okay. It is okay because the Cowboys going to surprise a lot of people this season. I feel it in my spirit. I feel it in my blood. And we got the victory, baby.
Okay. So with that being said, right now the Saints are up 10-0 on the Raiders. First quarter is almost over, 10-0 up on the Raiders. Please, Lord, help us. I need my fantasy football. I don't even care who wins.
Y'all don't know what's in my spirit. Y'all got that's in my spirit. I ain't say it was in your spirit. It's in mine.
You got that Jim Jones Kool-Aid spirit. You've been sipping that Kool-Aid too long, brother.
I got Dallas Cowboys spirit, man. Win, lose, or draw, man. Win, lose, or draw. We're going to ride it out. Yeah, it's all fun. It's all fun.
First of all, I'm with AJ. Don't y'all try to split us. I'm just saying I'm cool if we lose, but I understand what AJ's saying. But I'm cool because the Seattle ain't no joke.
I'm not cool if we lose because we got to be somebody that ain't no joke.
Atlanta was that person for me. I'm good. So we're getting and then run the division. And that's 9-7. I'm good.
As long as we run our division, we still go to the playoffs.
Keep in mind that Pastor is tapering expectations now. After he came in,
right.
Cowboys is gonna do this. They gonna do that. It's a wrap. And then we ended off with, let me just close out by saying, y'all, I'm good with us beating Atlanta that made it to the Super Bowl a couple years ago and they did really nothing since.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm happy. So it's okay if we get blown out.
Yeah, Pastor got some act right real quick.
First of all, I don't appreciate me to be in the comments supporting Jason like she does because I don't get that support in my house.
Either. I don't get no support either.
I mean, shoot. We've been missing Anthony. Why does Anthony always think Jerry paid somebody? Look, we are honest in our wins. Y'all look, the Lions got as much money as Jerry Jones. Y'all are the Ford company.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got money, but either way, we're gonna see how next week go. So we discussed a lot of things. I wanted to get out of here while we're still friendly with one another. He's back a little bit because I want my brother-in-law to be all right, and I want we almost made it.
Hey, but show the video of him yesterday, though. Show the video of him yesterday.
Oh God.
Jerry almost had a heart attack yesterday.
Oh gosh.
We support Cole and his First Amendment rights. We're gonna wrap it up. So we that cool though, boy. Jason, man. Every week Jason got his little. I gotta get my clip art together. Jason always got his pictures. Jerry Jones got arthritis. That's why his hands was like that. And, he messed up a little bit. So just leave Jerry Jones alone. All I know is that we're better than the Giants. We're better than the Jets. We're better than New York.
That's not saying a whole lot. That is really not saying a whole lot.
And we're better than the Falcons.
We're better than Philly. We're better than Philly. And now we're gonna be better than that Washington team in a couple weeks.
Make sure you let the back row down in the SUV so you can actually make a good pallet tonight. And crack the windows too so you don't suffocate and die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Because I'm pretty sure you're not sleeping in the house tonight.
All I was saying, look, I just wish you were a Detroit fan because he's a Baltimore fan. You can't even come at Jason until it's time to playoffs, so they're gonna choke again. And Jermaine, he's just a hater. You can't let Jermaine go ahead and say he's a hater. He really he just is anti. I'm anti.
And this is the reason why the pastor doesn't wear the collar for this telecast. He can't wear the collar on this telecast.
Because you want me to go there. That's why. And I tried. And then y'all want to get in the comments. Y'all want to show you. And y'all try to pray me all the way out like AJ. See, they trying to run us hot.
I don't listen to these folks. In the comments. They can't take my joy away. We won my whole week. My joy is here. This joy that I have, the good Lord gave to me, they can't take it away.
And that's gonna be our church show for the day. So with that being said,
AJ, like I'm here, so I'm gonna be fired.
Like I said, the hope with this show is that we do more laughing and things of that nature, nothing serious. We hope that in this season where there's so much going on in the world to be crying about, sad about, and very serious situations, that there is a moment to just laugh. And I think that what sports kind of gives a little bit to you, because there's no way y'all thought that we're going to get that onside ball. And when the man, all he had to do was just fall on him. And everybody looking at it like it was a bomb. And they're like, I'm not touching it. And the Cowboys won. And I just tell you, miracles can happen today. That's right.
Wow.
That's right. Tied that right to tied it.
Wow.
So with that being said, this is Brothers on the Block. Thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all next week after another Cowboys victory and another Lions loss. But
may God bless the Dallas Cowboys.
Everybody say the Texans. See ya. That's how we do the line, right? Like that. Anyway, these are just jokes, y'all. See y'all next week. These are Brothers from the Block. Brothers, y'all salute them out. And we'll see y'all next week. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.